What an honor and pleasure to be with you, and thank you, Your Excellencies, ambassadors and representatives of so many countries here that I've had a chance to say hello to, and Your Excellencies in the government of Ethiopia. It's a great privilege and a wonderful opportunity for us to discuss the situation in Ethiopia and the situation in Africa more generally. I want to leave one message, and that is that Africa's growth prospects for the next 40 years are extremely strong. Africa could achieve during the next 40-year period essentially what China achieved during the period from 1980 to 2020. China, as you know, achieved economic growth averaging around 10% per year economic growth. Phenomenal. When anything grows at 10% per period or per year, it means that it doubles in 7 years. So China achieved that growth over 40 years. That means it was doubling essentially in economic size every 7 years. And in a 40-year period, that is 5 doublings, 35 years plus. So if you double 5 times, that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That's a 32-time increase of output. China achieved about a 35-time increase of output from 1980 to 2020. And it went from a country of 1.4 billion people that was very poor in 1980 to either the second or the first largest economy in the world today, depending on how you measure things. If you measure the economy at what we call market prices, then China's number 2. If you measure the economy at what we call international prices, so a common set of prices for each sector, comparing the US and China, then China's the largest economy in the world. And China went from being a low-income country to a high-income country in a period of just over 40 years. My view is that this is possible for Africa, and that this should be the aim. And it's actually quite convenient to speak about it now in 2023, because 40 years brings us to 2063, which of course is the birth of